This is Nightline.
Tonight, the wings, the fashion, the runway. It can only be the return of the Victoria's Secret fashion show. Brand new faces like the WNBA's Angel Reese.
You can do anything you put your mind to: basketball, model, entrepreneur, fashion girly, podcaster, businesswoman.
And big name performers like Karol G and Missy Elliott, now under the helm of a brand new CEO. Is she bringing sexy back? Plus, date my friend. What's old is new again.
The apps sometimes are just, for me, it's just too impersonal.
Some people trading dating apps for PowerPoint presentation.
Why a PowerPoint? There's something that's quirky about PowerPoints.
Pairing up to pitch their bestie to a group of strangers.
Why shop? I ask you, why not?
Did anyone find love? And Ski Everest, the 50-year-old American's astonishing feat, and why it took a village to make it happen.
From ABC News headquarters in New York, this is Nightline.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us. Tonight, the Victoria's Secret fashion show is a cultural phenomenon. It's back better than ever with new faces, big-name performers, and looks seldom seen on the pink carpet or the catwalk. It's the night where fashion takes flight. Victoria's Secret angels spreading their wings down the runway at tonight's show. Millions streaming the show online. They kicked off with an elegant and unexpected open. A very pregnant Jasmine Tooks. Models of all sizes and backgrounds. And even professional athletes like Soon-Yi Lee and the WNBA's Angel Reese taking to the runway for the first time in history.
Angel Reese was born to be an angel. I mean, she looked so great. That might be a second career for her.
Another surprise of the night, supermodel Bella Hadid strutting just 1 month after she was hospitalized for Lyme disease. The musical acts also stealing the show, from Karol G dazzling with songs like Latina Forever to Missy Elliott performing Get Your Freak On. The leader in lingerie also bringing style icons like Zlara Roach and Zana Roberts-Rossi to preview the pomp of the pink carpet before the big show.
I'm just here to look at beauty.
Fans and fashionistas weighing in.
I love Victoria's Secret because it's like powerful for all the women, for all the gay community, and for all the person that, try to connect with that energy.
It really actually showed like who shops at Victoria's Secret.
Honestly, I think the looks have been really, really good, really fun. A lot of them wearable.
Our colleagues at GMA caught up with the new angels and legendary vets backstage while they were getting hair and makeup in the morning.
This is my 10th show. Yes. It's amazing. I mean, I'm so blessed and grateful to be here and to see all my friends and to get to be on the runway is awesome.
The first time I saw a VS show, I must have been like 13. Never did I think that I would be here now. None of us are one-dimensional. You can do anything you put your mind to: basketball, model, entrepreneur, fashion girly, podcaster, businesswoman, everything you can put your mind to.
Earlier this year, the brand collaborated with other fashion lines like Love Shack Fancy and Altazara.
It's really helped to kind of spread the brand in places where it might normally not have reached before. These most recent brand partnership campaigns really help to reestablish the foot traffic, and mall shopping. It's almost like this new discovery of this brand is getting some new life, and it's really paying off in dividends for Victoria's Secret.
The new era ushered in after the company was seen for decades as lacking diversity and promoting unrealistic beauty standards.
I think there was a sense that this was clothing that were created very much for the male gaze.
You can pinpoint their downfall to the moment when they stopped understanding what the culture wanted or how social mores were changing.
Victoria's Secret's first runway show was 30 years ago at the Plaza Hotel in New York City. The lavish affair, groundbreaking at the time.
It was the white hot center of Fashion Week. It was the crossing over from fashion for fashion's sake into fashion as pop culture.
Veronica Webb was one of the most sought-after supermodels of the time when Victoria's Secret came calling.
It was a completely new way to show lingerie. Before that, people did not do lingerie shows. And when you look at the shows from 1995, they looked demure. right? But at that time, it was spicy and racy.
4 years later, in 1999, the show was live streamed to the world to much fanfare.
She is nice.
So this is what New York is all about, huh?
Maybe come back, huh?
You see, Chanel has these big shows, Louis Vuitton. That might not have existed if Victoria's Secret hadn't done that Plaza Hotel show in the mid-90s.
In their book, Selling Sexy, Victoria's Secret and the Unraveling of an American Icon, fashion journalists Lauren Sherman and Chantel Fernandez chronicle the multi-billion-dollar behemoth's place in pop culture and their fight to adapt to a changing marketplace.
Shoppers loved this brand for a reason. There's always been this question around Victoria's Secret. Is it shaping the culture? Is it reflecting the culture? And the answer isn't one or the other. It's a combination of both. And until their challenges in recent years, I think they really accurately reflected the culture. They commercialized the hell out of it.
The company's ads and shows a major stepping stone for top supermodels, so instantly recognizable they're on a first-name basis with the masses: Giselle, Heidi, Tyra.
The Victoria's Secret show was a star maker. It was one of the things that could help you cross over from fashion to pop culture.
I'd say that Heidi Klum is the one that Victoria's Secret really made. She wasn't a runway model. An executive found her and they made her into a star. Tyra Banks, I'm sure, does give them a lot of credit as well.
Victoria's Secret became a commercial juggernaut, capturing nearly a third of the market for lingerie. As for the fashion show, more than 10 million people tuned in at the height of its popularity, according to Nielsen ratings.
I'm excited to see everyone. I'm excited to see all these beautiful girls strut.
Nightline was behind the scenes at its 2018 show, which at the time was touted by the company as one of its most diverse yet.
And I'm just so happy that Victoria's Secret is including models of color.
We're celebrating diversity. We have angels from all over the world.
I think diversity is so important. I mean, I wouldn't be doing it if I wasn't empowered.
Victoria's Secret, by that 2018 show, I think was really clear that they were in a jam between trying to stay true to themselves and what they saw as their brand identity and acknowledge some of these changes in an authentic way.
The very next year, the company would cancel the beloved fashion show after a longtime executive resigned and apologized for controversial remarks some viewed as transphobic. And in 2020, its CEO resigned amid questions surrounding his relationship with disgraced financier Jeffrey Epstein, though he vehemently denied any wrongdoing.
Victoria's Secret decided to go through a period of self-examination and kind of mea culpaing, and they reinvented themselves in a kind of complete 180.
And beyond the sparkle and style of the stage, Victoria's Secret also bringing in a new CEO for one of its competitors, Rihanna's Savage X Fenty, who told the Wall Street Journal she's pushing a new inclusive era of sexy.
It feels like the culture has shifted dramatically and that Victoria's Secret has paid attention to that. And I think they finally realized that this is a company that is best known for making bras, so they have to make intimacy wear for women that wear bras, women that probably are a little bit more fuller figured. And I think we're seeing evidence of that doing well for them.
Up next, pitch and pair dating, where your wingman goes wide.
So clap if you are single.
Plus, here's a sneak peek at tomorrow's show, a look at the Forever 35 facelift, leaving patients with a surgically ageless look. Welcome back. Though dating apps are everywhere and it seems like almost everyone's on them, some singles say there's no substitute for the face-to-face of it all. But a new modern take puts your wingman in the spotlight as he or she pitches you to the crowd. Here's Nightline's Ashin Singh.
Love is an inexact science. The sound of a balloon popping on Pop the Balloon Live is unmistakable rejection.
That's a deal breaker for you?
Deal breaker for me, babe. I'm so sorry.
And it's better luck next time for guys and girls who leave Love Island single.
Unfortunately, you have been dumped from the island.
Dating apps are still very popular.
I started using them because everyone else was doing it. I was like, well, I guess this is the way now. This is modern dating.
3 in 10 U.S. adults say they've used a dating site or app. But some say meeting matches at an in-person singles event is an alluring alternative.
If you're not at Crush Club, where are you at?
I was looking for something where I can go with my friend instead of going by myself to some type of in-person event, and there wasn't really anything like that, and that's another reason why I started Pitch and Pair.
In the rough and tumble dating scene, Pitch and Pair is the new singles event that started in New York City, and it's popping up all over social media.
So clap if you are single.
It centers around a pair of friends. One makes a sales pitch to a room full of potential admirers about why they should date their friend.
She is probably the smartest person I've ever met in my entire life, so be prepared.
After all the presentations, the audience gets to mingle and meet the people who were pitched. Joe Teblum, a 33-year-old marketing professional, created Pitch and Pair.
Tell me about the first one that you guys actually put together, and did you feel like you had something there?
Yeah, so the first one was definitely a maybe we should try something else. It was basically my friends pitching me at a bar to a few people.
You got pitched?
I got pitched.
Okay, how'd that go?
Well, there was nobody really at the bar. So that was kind of the start of it, and now we're selling out top NYC venues. It's actually bringing together a whole bunch of different friend circles all together, because it's 15 different friends pitching their other friends. It's really like a wingman show, where it's like your friends are there to help you find a date.
The app sometimes are just, for me, it's just too impersonal. I definitely like the more personal approach. I think it provides more of a connection.
Sham Subramanian says dating in the Big Apple can be discouraging.
Most of the time when you're talking to people in New York who are like chasing something.
Sure.
So the dating is sort of like, a sidebar, like sort of like on the back burner. So everybody's just caught up doing their own thing.
And that's yourself included, right?
Yeah, of course.
You're focused on your comedy career.
Of course.
But if you meet somebody nice?
Of course. I mean, that's why we're here.
So the 35-year-old decided to take a chance on a Pitch and Pair event.
Are you excited for tomorrow night?
What's tomorrow? Oh, yeah.
He's enlisted his best friend, John Tilson, as his wingman. Both are comedians in the city, and the two have a podcast together.
It literally popped up on his Instagram, and he's like, look at this. Because all I could I'm a big Seinfeld fan, so all I could think about was that scene when Kramer is getting auctioned off. I'm like, yeah, let's do this.
I know him too well.
Now, John has to make a PowerPoint detailing Sham's best traits.
Thus far, I've got the lovable, laughable, and eminently entertaining individual from the North Shore of Boston, Mass.
Why a PowerPoint? Like a picture or a video is worth way more than just a few words. There's something that's quirky about PowerPoints that amplifies everything that someone does in a pitch, whether it's making them more funny and just helping people connect.
Not to put any pressure on it, and I won't be keeping score.
By all means.
What are you looking for?
You're really making it awkward. You know what, man? I would like somebody definitely with a sense of humor, somebody that can roast me.
Okay.
If I do end up with somebody, they just got to know that comedy's not going. It's not going anywhere.
Right.
That's not negotiable.
It's your life.
Yeah, exactly.
And Sham has not seen any of this yet, so I plan to show him this tonight.
On the last slide of John's PowerPoint, he'll have contact info for Sham in case an audience member wants to reach out online instead of at the event.
Would you prefer to get an Instagram DM or a text from a woman who is at the show?
I think the DM is more real. I hate to say it.
Well, the DM is like connected to a profile.
I think there's a 75% chance I'll meet the woman of my dreams at Pitch and Pair.
Oh, wow.
We have John and Sham!
With 200 people in the audience, John and Sham take the stage. Their one-liners get tons of applause.
Why Sham? I ask you, why not? You're the meat. Give him a little spin.
After that is a Q&A.
Does anyone have a question for Sham? Yes.
How old are you?
That's none of your business.
Lands of Philadelphia.
In their presentation, influencer Grayson Holzel
It was a good conversation starter.
and his best friend Simona
Hey, I got it from here.
also keep it casual.
Anybody in here is willing? I am looking to be a father. Hey, on your own timeline, of course.
He's a really good Pong and Flip Cup partner.
Grayson has 1.2 million followers on TikTok and posts dating content on his social media.
I love being breadcrumbed by somebody I'm interested in talking to. Yes, give me nothing!
It gets to a point where I'm like, well, do they actually want to date me, or do they just want to date who they see online?
Like, I mean, you got women going a little bit crazy in there.
Yeah, unfortunately, they do go a little crazy. This is definitely something that's a bit more outgoing. I'm very awkward and shy when it comes to stuff like that. I can't really put myself out there that way.
He is genuinely like the most humble person you'll meet, even though he has like a million reasons in the world to be arrogant, and he's just not.
After 15 presentations, the room empties out. People head to the bar, where anyone who wants to know more about someone who is pitched can talk to them one-on-one.
Getting lines of people to try to talk to somebody just doesn't happen in the real world.
John has found success at Pitch and Pair.
Yeah.
He recognized Candace from the comedy scene in Boston and asked her out.
She actually moved to New York a couple months before I did, and we've sort of reconnected. It's been cool.
Tonight he's taking her to his comedy gig, then a couple of bars.
She's like, but what are we actually doing? And I was like, meet somewhere in Manhattan. She's like, yeah, but like where? The after bar. How do you like the place? She said it's fabulous.
Sham says even though he hopes to find a relationship eventually, all he really wants is a good first date.
Do you think this is the future of how you spit game?
I think it's definitely going to be part of it, but I also think it's important to like not, if you're doing something like this, you shouldn't have an expectation. We left. It was a great night.
You're actually helping people find, in some cases, love.
Yeah.
What's that like for you?
The fact that it turned into actual people like getting into relationships and meeting people, like that's just a whole nother level of like satisfaction.
Our thanks to Ashen. When we come back, the 50-year-old American making Everest history, his amazing achievement, how it was captured for all to see. And finally tonight, an astonishing feat by a 50-year-old American mountaineer. Jim Morrison today becoming the first person to ski down Everest's north face, its most challenging course. It took Morrison 6.5 weeks to reach the summit, but only about 4 hours to ski down the face's harrowing 50-degree slope. With him, a crew of 11, including fixers, Sherpas, and a film crew led by photographer and National Geographic explorer Jimmy Chin, who will co-direct a Nat Geo documentary about Jim Morrison's historic achievement. At 50, he's just a kid. That's Nightline for this evening. Catch our full episodes on Disney Plus and Hulu. We'll see you right back here same time tomorrow. Thanks for the company, America. Good night.